What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And today, let's think like a marketer. Let's get into it. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's Coach Scott King here. And if you're a small business owner or in the wedding business industry or even a DJ company, hit the follow, like, subscribe, ring the bell, and whatever buttons are there so that you can get notified every time I put up a new video. Now, today, I just wanted to talk a little bit about thinking like a marketer because there's so many different things that I see within my circles. And I'm like, oh, what's going on here? I remember one time I sat down with somebody and he was like, yeah, I don't need a website. I do everything with TikTok. And I was just kind of taken back. I was like, well, you don't think you need to, have a website so that you could grow your company? When people are looking for services, what is the first thing that comes to mind when you look for a service, right? You go to Google. So when you're on something like, Facebook or social media or whatever, TikTok, it's not like people are going to these places looking for your individual service, right? So if somebody was just scrolling through reels and then they end up coming up with a DJ, I mean, yeah, I'll start thinking about a DJ, but I'm just going to keep scrolling, right? Unless your ad was so captivating that it ended up getting them to a next page. And then again, you got to think about the customer's journey, like how many different things they need to do in order for you to get the signed check or payment or contract or whatever. So when you're thinking about these things, I wouldn't totally rely on TikTok. And especially if I was talking to that person today, they probably changed their strategy because there's rumors of TikTok just leaving by the end of the year or whatever. So you always want to have multiple things to pull on when it comes to your marketing and advertising. Now, there was something else I've seen recently as well. And, it got me thinking because I've taken all these classes with all these different, top performing marketers, right? And when you put your logo on a car, okay, so that's a lot of different things that come up when I think about that. And so you can put your logo on a car, which is cool. It's kind of like advertising, but you're advertising to everybody. It's kind of like, taking your company name and putting it on a billboard and hoping that'll be beneficial where you're advertising to anybody that drives down that street versus, online marketing where you're only targeting people that are looking for your service in particular. So if you put your sticker up on a car or a trailer or something like that, then be aware of that. You're advertising to everybody, even people that might want to jack you at your gig. So not to say that I would want to, force fear into anybody or a consequence pattern, but at the same time, um, just be mindful when you're putting your information on trailers in cars and vehicles and everything like that. I've actually seen DJs, post pictures of whatever these Apple circle things are, like identifiers. I don't even know what they're called. And I guess, criminals would throw these in cars and then they could follow them home or wherever they're going. So be mindful of that when you put your information up on a vehicle. You're not advertising to people that want your service. You're advertising to everybody. And there might be somebody out there that would want that service. So with that in mind, once they see your logo, what is your logo doing? Like, how easy is it for someone to remember to get to that website, right? And then once they get to your website, like, how easy is it for them to, book a call with you or, get your services, sign your contract, or whatever your service is? 9 times out of 10, you probably want to sit down with somebody so you can talk to them more about your services and that you can develop that relationship to turn them a lead into a customer. So just be mindful of those things as well. Once again, thinking like a marketer today, what's your follow-up like? So when somebody, gives you their information, what are you doing for follow-up? You giving them phone calls, you got emails, you got a drip sequence, are you sending them text, constant contact, right? You want to make sure to stay in contact with these people because when people, see you on a website, they could get a phone call and get distracted. And, we're all about win-wins for the business owner, right? I mean, you need customers in order to survive. Without customers, there's no business. So, and how many times do you think somebody who doesn't know who you are would have to see your logo or you face to face or touch points? How many times do you think somebody who doesn't know you'd have to see you before they even decide they're going to purchase your product to begin with? So also keep that in mind as well. And if you want more tips and strategies, I actually have a program at djbusinessowners.com that you could sign up for. And I've got a lot of things in there, like, marketing emails and what to say to people when you sit down with them, in a Zoom call or a sales call or whatever the case may be. My background is in hypnosis language patterns. So I really do dig deep into hypnotic language patterns and rapport and understanding ebb and flow. And I teach that as well. So once again, djbusinessowners.com if you're looking for that. But guys, one last thing. When it comes to marketing, you want to make sure that you put your best professional foot forward. And when you have a logo, make sure to have that designed by somebody that knows what they're doing. You know, it's your face. So I'm sure most people out there that have a logo take a lot of pride into it. And just remember, when you're making your business name, if you make your business name under your DJ name, that kind of limits you to you, right? And if you're looking to do multi-op type things, I would, not stick it directly to your name. Like my company is King Entertainment Events because my last name is King, but it doesn't have to, be associated with any one person that I send out. Their name doesn't have to be mine. So if it was like djmatty.com or something like that, they're like, oh, you're not DJ Matty. Like, you're not going to be able to grow if you just have it down to your one name. Again, make sure to follow, like, and subscribe. Think like a marketer when you're putting your information out. Understand that people just need it kind of spoon fed to them because they're not going to be into your world as much as you're into your world, right? You just want them to get a taste of your world so that you can bring them along with you. Just keep those things in mind, guys. Hope you have a wonderful day. Make sure to follow, like, subscribe. Have a great weekend. And until the next time, peace out.